Hi friend, got the PCBs in for the real tube clone, and I put it together just to see because I was not familiar with this circuit and it didn't work. So we're going to take a look at why today and see if we could get it running. If that sounds good, let's do it. All right, as you can see, this is the schematic that we saved from the last time. It's just an image of it. And I did miss a resistor right here, but that was a very minor issue. Problem is here. See how there's power coming in here through a resistor to the cathode of this tube? This one here is just going to ground. I think that's an issue. So when I put it together, it seemed to have solved the grounding issue because the hum wasn't there, but there was no sound coming out of the output. So what I did was I got my test leads with the audio probe, and I went to each one of these sections. I got sound here coming out of the op amp. I got sound here at the grid of this part of this triode of the 12AX7. I got sound here at pin 2, but there was nothing at pin 1. There was nothing coming out. So what I did was I took power from here and went to here. Let's show. Yeah, I took power here and went to here, and so now both triodes are getting that cathode bypass capacitor, and they're both getting power now, and it does work. So we're going to look through it, but let's look at how I modified the circuit after I put it together. Okay, this is the circuit. I have it hooked up to the original transformer. I don't know if we're going to try to make a toroidal. We may. That might be a good subject for the channel. But here's the problem I had with the schematic. I had thought that this was the line for the outline of the tube, but it's actually a trace that goes from pin 8 to pin 3, so I left it out. This is also the other resistor that I missed. I just skipped it in the schematic for some reason. Not that big of a deal. You can see I lifted this capacitor out, just put it on the back, and then jumpered a 1.5K resistor in there. And you can see right here that I added the jumper from pin 8 to pin 3 on the tube socket. Now I did get the wrong size tube socket, so I had to do a few little modifications so it would fit through these holes. So I'm going to redesign the library for this tube socket so that this will just solder right into it. That's probably going to be next time. Let's see, but that is all I had to do. And you can see I have these two. This is the drive and the output potentiometers. I had to run wires to them because while these three fit in the holes, these were too far away for these smaller 9mm potentiometers. So I just ran wires. That's fine. But that's it. That's all I had to do. It was a mistake on my part in reading the schematic. I originally thought it was wrong, but that's on me. My mistake. Yeah, because that you need negative voltage from this. That is 13 volts negative right there. And it goes through this resistor and to both cathodes. All right, I'm going to button this up. Okay, let's plug this in. See what happens. There you go. See it? I should turn the lights off, huh? There it is. She's a heating up. And switch works. I like this switching circuit. I might add that to my buffered bypass switching circuit. She's warming up. Alright, let's button this up. This seems to work better with a clean amp. So we're going to leave the Marshall clean and just kick it in. I'm going to turn the resonance and the bass down on this Marshall. See if that helps a little bit. It's a nice sounding pedal. It'd be good for a high headroom amp, like maybe a Fender Twin, to give it some gain structure. Definitely has a lot of bass. Let's turn that back up a little bit and see if we get... Okay, I'm happy with the results. It was a good buy for $45. I spent another 20 bucks on, what was it, 27 bucks on the PCBs. And I'm going to tear apart the original, try to get it working to put the original PCB back in here, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to sell it. If I were selling it, that would be another story. But hey, I am glad you stopped by today. I will see you soon. Have a great day. A certain amp company from